morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. It's bright and early this morning here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Just woke up and I decided today I want to do a little tour. You know, sometime when I go to Disney World or go to different places, I like to review the hotel. I like to do a quick little walkthrough just to see if it might be something you're interested in your next vacation. So I thought I would kind of give a tour today, show you some of the pros and the cons to this place and what I like about it, maybe some of the things I don't so much like about it. But all in all, it is a really cool resort. Margaritaville, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at the island has a lot of cool perks and benefits, and we're going to get into some of them. And I'm also going to show you the importance of this little card right here they're going to issue, and a nice little lanyard to go along with your stay. So, and we're going to get started right here. This here is the parking area that you will park in. This is the basic parking. You just need this card right here that I have, this lanyard that they're going to give you. We're going to take this lanyard and you will drive your vehicle right over here and take the lanyard and just scan it like that. The gate will open and then you will be able to proceed in to get you a parking place. So this is the guest parking area, and we walk back up this way a little bit closer to the hotel itself. You will find the valet parking. So valet parking has its advantages. It is a little bit closer. Yes, this is actually the valet parking area right here. And right over here is the bridge. If you've ever been here in the area and done any shopping at the island, I'm sure you've been across this bridge quite a few times as the tram drives by, taking people from the island parking area over here to maybe go to Paula Deen's to eat a little breakfast. So as we walk across this cool bridge here at the island, man, I really like this bridge, especially at night. It's so lit up. Give you a little information. You're going to get this lanyard, this whole thing. They give it to you. You do not have to pay for it. And this card in here is kind of like a key to the world card, more or less, if you've ever been on a Disney cruise or anything before. But this card is very, very important. This will get you in and out of your parking area over there. You scan it as I did. You know, a little gate goes up. Then it also gets you into your room. And if you want to go to the swimming pool, you have to have this also. So just keep that in mind. And right across the road from the Margaritaville Island Hotel, you have the restaurant and the Margaritaville store. You definitely will go inside the store. They have a lot of cool shirts, all Jimmy Buffett stuff, really bright colors. I really like it a lot. And have a really cool looking pelican in here sporting a hat. And then right next to that over here, we have the restaurant area where they have this very large plane hanging from the ceiling, very nicely themed. And of course, they have like a big margarita oversized dispenser in here. So a lot of cool stuff to look at. All right, here we are out front of the Margaritaville Island Hotel. As you can see, right here is the entrance. Look up there, you can see the signage of the Margarita, very nicely lit up at night. And then right here is the island, so you are right in the middle of it. You literally walk out of your hotel and right here's Paula Deen's, and you got the wheel, and you got all the other fun stuff that the island has to provide right here anytime. And you're also right here in front of the fountain area, so, and that's really cool too. And speaking of the fountain, the island has rooms that view the fountain if they're available. They're very hard to get, but if they're available, they're there for the taking. So that is really cool. First of all, they have a restaurant in here. It's called Finn's Bar and Chill. Right here is some of the appetizers, a little bit of their menu that they have here. They got all kind of salads and soups. They got all kinds of good stuff. And of course, you can get some desserts, entrees. They have some flatbreads, and they got something called handhelds. That's your Finn burgers, grilled tacos, things like that. And they got a Wagyu dog. That sounds pretty interesting. If you've ever heard of Wagyu steak, which is a very delicate, like Japanese steak, be curious to try that to see what that tastes like. Okay, right here in this area, this is where the valet parking is. As you can see the sign right here in front of me. Up here they have some signage that says no passport required. Take your car over here, you can do all your unloading. They can valet park your vehicle for you, or you can just offload your luggage and take it inside the hotel itself. All right, friends, as you enter the main lobby here at the Margaritaville Resort, you're going to find a very beautiful, spacious area. They have a fireplace, you have the entrance to Finn's over here on the right, and then you have your main check-in area, customer service area. Very beautiful Margaritaville signage on the wall. Good place maybe for a selfie or Instagram photo. And then over here on the left, we have the coffee shop, and that is where I will tell you, in my opinion, I think is the best hot vanilla latte I've ever had in my life. It is really good. And of course they have their pastries in there and their, you know, breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. So definitely might want to check that out if you come here. They do have these signs posted off the elevators. It's very helpful. They give you kind of a lay of the land as we're going toward the fitness center, the roof pool and bar, vending, ice area. That's where we're headed. That's where my room's located over that way. And I'll be quite honest with you, friends, that is the only place that I have, you know, ventured in this hotel. So this hotel, you're going to do a lot of walking here. I'm telling you, it is crazy how much walking you do, because the hotel kind of zigzags around the island. So there's more walking here than I thought there was going to be. As we move through this hotel, we're going to see these places. This is Bridge 1, and it's like a catwalk that goes across the shopping area of the village itself. As you can see, right out there is the valet parking. You can see how the island has these private little balconies where you could do some people watching. Right here's the other side, kind of the view. If you've ever been here before, I'm sure you recognize some of these stores. Down there's beef jerky. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna have to probably walk across, I think they got 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of zigzagging that goes on in this hotel, and that's what makes the walking so long. So right here it says fitness center. To find my room, no kidding, for the first couple of days, I had to go off of this. I had to look for the swimming pool because I knew my room was right across the aisleway from that. So right here, when you cross the first bridge, we have your ice machine, you have some snacks right here, and of course you have your Coca-Cola bottle, which I like a lot. I like having Cokes in a bottle because you can always put the cap back on, put the refrigerator in your room, which is very handy. That's one thing I don't like about cans, because when you have a canned drink, you're kind of forced to drink it then, and then it gets flat sooner too. So I'm really glad to see they got some Coke in a bottle here. So right here, you see this right here is the fountain view rooms. They're on the left side of the hallway, right? And we're walking through these long hallways, and right here on the right, we come across another nice area with a few drink machines. They got 2 Coke machines, 2 snack machines, and this time 2 ice machines. Very nice. I do want to say one thing. I love the colors in here. It is very tropical, like Jimmy Buffett-esque. Very nice colors. Good morning. Good morning. And then look at the doors. Very nicely themed, has that tropical feel to them. But I do want to say one thing about the hotel. This kind of a negative is, if you're somebody who likes to take evening naps, I think it might be a little bit difficult because of this right here. You see that speaker? It's very quiet right now because it's in the morning, but during the daytime, afternoon hours, they will be rocking out, and it won't always be Jimmy Buffett. They play all kinds of music, but it is quite loud, and you can hear the music inside of your room. So just want to keep that in mind. Right here, I want to quickly show you the fitness center, open 24 hours. As you see, you need to have your card once again to get in. Just barely just peek in there. You can see some of the exercise equipment as somebody is using the walking machine over there. But really cool. They got music in there and extra air conditioning I've seen on the wall to keep you cool while you exercise if it's in the summer months. And that being said, right here is the rooftop bar and pool area. And we're gonna walk out there and take a look at that now. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, we just take our card and it lets you out here just like that. So as we come out the door we just walked out of right here, they have the bar chill food menu. They got the drinks. So they have a lot of good items up here. They got some starters, Tennessee pork nachos. That really does sound good. kind of give you a quick little overview of what we got going on here. They got some Caesar salads, and of course they got their handhelds and things like that. Some of it looks like some of the same items you can get downstairs at Finn's. And then right here, the popular one is the drink menu. Of course, you got to have margaritas if you're staying at Margaritaville. And got a lot of Jimmy Buffett-esque names there. Really cool. So they have the beers and, you know, the boat drinks, all the fancy stuff you would want in the, you know, in the Caribbean or the Bahamas. You got right here. Got a nice little fire pit right here. And I like this little bar area over here that they got set up. I can see going and getting your drink. And everybody down there is fighting for a seat. You know, those rocking chairs are hard to come by if you're down here, especially on a real popular time of year or in the summertime, to watch the fountain and the music and the light show and everything that goes along with it. Well, you can just come up here if you're staying at the Margaritaville Hotel, sip on a drink, kick back, and take the show in an elevated. You get an elevated view, so that's really, really nice. You don't have to worry about any of these trees blocking your view of the beautiful fountain and the music show. So that's pretty cool. So now we're over here. This is the swimming pool area. How pretty is this? Really nice. Right here is the bar, the chill bar, where you would order all your drinks and your food items. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, it says, and then it has some very famous lyrics from Jimmy Buffett. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. What a nice touch. That is really cool. And this here is what the bar area actually looks like. Even though it's closed right now, I don't think it's going to be open this time of year, but I bet in the summertime this is a hustling and bustling spot, mainly because just how you're just in the middle of everything. How exciting is this? I mean, you got the wheel right there, and you're going to have some music, a nice swimming pool. And I do like how the swimming pool has like these small steps, and then it's like really, really shallow. And then, because not everybody swims good, or maybe you got kids or whatever, and that looks like a really good spot to kind of splash around and get cooled off on a hot summer day. And then you actually go down into the 3.5 foot area, and then all the way across the pool to the other side is actually 5 foot on the deepest end, which is not super deep at all. But I think if you're out here and you're having a margarita, you don't need to be in super deep water, right? So I think that's good enough. And then, man, look at this. This cabana is like an extra large cabana. I bet that is a pretty penny right here to rent this one. Look at it. It's like twice the size of these other ones. And you have you a nice little refrigerator over here. You got your own TV. You're living like a boss if you have this cabana. And then we have these other smaller cabanas down the way here. And if you want to rent them, the signage tells you to go and see the bartender, and they get you all squared away on that. So as we took a look at the cabanas, it's kind of spread out down through there along the side. Right here they're doing some work on it right now, but this here must be the hot tub, because you can actually see the jets right through here to propel the water. That always feels really good on sore muscles as I get older. I love that. We have our area over here for the towels, and where your used towels, where you would return them. Very nicely done. Right over here we have another area with some towels, and then you also have your bathrooms right here located on the rooftop bar. So that's all good stuff, man. They got you covered for sure. And here is the pool rules. Swim at your own risk. Guest only. No lifeguard on duty, so be very careful when you're out here, that's for sure. All right, friends, that will pretty much conclude our bar area tour and pool. We're gonna head back inside. Thanks for sticking around, and let's go check out my room and give you a quick tour of what my room was like. I have a village view, and it's right here, 213. All right, here's a quick room review of a village view. This is V213. Scan that bad boy in like that, and walk in, and welcome to my room. This is it. Very roomy and spacious. Very beautiful. Kind of like it. It's pretty awesome. Have our thermostat right here on the wall when you first come in. Then we have our bathroom. Very fancy. Check that out. And we have our shampoo and our toiletries right over here. Very nicely put away. I'm gonna turn on the upper light even though a fan's gonna come on, so just to give you a little bit more. Right here behind the door you have the toilet, you have a trash can, some more decorative like some surfboards in that picture. And then right here we have the shower. Open this up, look at this shower. This shower is like awesome. You have a place to sit down. You have the rainwater shower head up here up top. Then you have like a normal shower head right here on the wall. I cannot wait to use this. Very beautiful. Turn that fan off. Makes too much noise, don't it? Yes, it does. And here's the beds. We have a twin bedroom. Love the wood carving. It actually says license to chill right there. Over each bed it says that, license to chill. Check that out. And since we're here in the mountains, yes, you do have a fireplace that you can use certain times a year. So as you see, May 1st to October 1st, fireplaces are off. And I'm here early November, so we're good. We got a fireplace going to keep you nice and toasty up here in the Smoky Mountains. And then right over here we have our microwave. We have our ice box, and we got some cups here. Right here's Finn's Bar and Chill. And then right here we have us a nice little refrigerator. And when you check in, they will give you 2 bottles of water, which I always like that. That is really cool. And then we have some more storage areas beneath the sink here. All these doors here are storage areas. If you're staying for a while, maybe you want to save a little money and buy some chips and cookies and snacks and stuff like that. If you want to save a little bit of money, because I know when you're on vacation, you're going to Dollywood and all this good stuff. Food can get a bit expensive, so sometimes having some snacks here in the room is not a bad idea. We have us a Keurig. They give you some pods. This here is the pods that they hook you up with. Right out of the gate, we got a few coffee cups that have these covers on them that you can remove. You know, just to keep dust and dirt out of it. Very nicely done. One thing I gotta say about this room that's a little disappointing is there is no USBs. And I do know they had a sign downstairs saying they're upgrading some of the rooms, or doing some refurb. But yeah, they got this though. They got an HDMI, like they got a USB right here, but as you can see, there's nothing in there. So I don't know what's going on. I've never seen this in a hotel before quite like that. But they are doing renovations, so I'd at least give them the benefit of the doubt on that. And right over here, this is just regular plugs. There is no USBs to be found. So might want to keep that in mind when you're traveling. I know a lot of places have USB plugs these days, but I'm really shocked this place does not have that. So right over here is the patio where we can look down at the village. We will walk out there and look at that, but I do want to show you everything this room has to offer. As we see, we already have our luggage in there, but this here is your closet area for storage. Has some coat hangers in there. You do have a laundry bag right here, and right there's your iron and a ironing board back there in the back. That is not a surfboard, that's actually an ironing board. And then right over here, of course, we have a safe to put your valuables in. Okay, now let's take a walk out here and show you this cool view. So something else I want to show you here in these rooms that you might kind of come accustomed to most hotels these days, but they have no storage area beneath the beds. So just give you a heads up on that. All right, here we go. Let's just unlock the door. As you can see, it's very comfortable right here as my wife is hanging out, doing a little people watching. And I think that's what this is good for. Nice balcony. You can see the balconies are very close to each other, but look at this view. This is really, really cool. Very nice. You see everybody out shopping this evening, having a good time. Right there's old time photo. So this is it. This is kind of what the village view looks like. Now I know it's probably not as spectacular as the fountain, but sometimes you just got to get what you can get, and this is what we had this time. But I enjoy this too because it is, I bet it is a little bit quieter. You know, over there on the fountain side, it's going to be a lot more loud music and things like that. Very spectacular to see, but I got to say that this is pretty cool too. All right, friends, that will conclude this room review. I think it's a really nice room, very nicely decorated. I do want to show you this. I can't believe I missed this, but look at this picture up here on the wall. Ain't that cool? Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. And notice the clock up there. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Really awesome little place. Kind of bummed out that they didn't have USBs, but for me, it's not a big deal. But I know for some people that could be a big deal if you're traveling and you just have your USB cords. Because let's be honest, if you travel a lot, you notice a lot of hotels like Hampton Inns and places like that, Holiday Inn, a lot of those places already have USBs. I'm not even comparing a place like this to like Walt Disney World Resorts, where all their rooms that I've ever been in has USB ports galore. But they are doing some renovations here, and maybe they're trying to improve that part. Maybe. But that being said, this is what the room is today here in 2023. November of 2023 is when this video was being filmed. So just keep that in mind if this is a place that you're looking to stay. And I think it's still worth staying here. It's really nice. But I will say, maybe get you a block to put on your USB where you can actually charge it. Just my peace of mind. That's why we do these things, to help each other out. All right, that will pretty much conclude my tour here at the Margarita Island Hotel here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Really a great little resort. It's not little though, really. You do probably more walking at this resort, or just as much walking as this resort as that I've done at a Disney World resort, because it just happens so to be that our room is way down here on the end, so you're crossing those little bridges and stuff I was showing you and things like that. So it is going to be a lot of walking. Just keep that in mind when you come here. Another con, other than the walking, depending on where your room is, I will say this, that in the evening, if you are someone who likes to take an evening cat nap or something, depending on how light or heavy sleeper you are, you might have a tough time going to sleep, because when you're in that quiet room, you can hear the music in the hallways I was referencing when we was walking through the hallways. You will hear some Joan Jett rocking, okay? So just keep that in mind. I just think that's a thing that that I wasn't aware of or didn't know before I came and stayed, and that's why I make these videos, to try to help people out before you spend a lot of money to stay in a resort like that. I hope you're comfortable while you're here, and I think most people will be, but some people are a little bit more sensitive to sounds and things like that. And speaking of sounds, that's another little knock, is I had the Village View balcony. You can hear people in the evening when they get kind of rambunctious, or if we heard some maintenance workers at times, like maybe pushing some kind of a toolbox, you can really hear the wheels as they, you know, kind of ricochet across the walkway there. So that's just a few little cons that I have to say about the Margaritaville. Now, the good things about the Margaritaville is obviously you're at the island. You have the fountain, you have Paula Deen's, you have everything in walking distance for you. You know, that is really a big plus, I think, for people who love staying busy. Even if you're not at Dollywood or going to Gatlinburg, if you're just here, you got plenty of stuff to keep you busy and keep everyone entertained. And the wheel right here behind me is also a great thing to do, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know how often this happens, but when we checked in, they gave us 2 vouchers to try their margaritas, and they also, we supposed to have got 2 hats, 2 Margaritaville hats, but unfortunately it was out of them. So to make it up to us, they gave us 2 more free vouchers to ride the wheel. And I think that's a good value, man. Just for being here, they made us happy, even though they was out of something. So we still walked away with something we wanted. So I thought that was really nice. And all the people at the customer service area was super kind and friendly and helping, and knew a lot about the area, and was forthcoming with information to make our stay a little bit more enjoyable. And you know what? Quality like that goes a long way with me, and that makes me want to return in the future. And so I definitely want to give a big shout out and thumbs up to that customer service group down there. So they were so kind to us, and very nice. So that goes a long way. All that being said, I guess I'm pretty much done today. The rooms were very spacious, and I really enjoy that. So and the air conditioning works really good, I can tell you that, even though it's in the winter months. But it was 78 degrees when we first got here, so the air conditioning worked really good, I will say that. The fireplace really put out some good heat. There's another big plus. We enjoyed that too, because last night when we come in from Dollywood, it was probably about 45 degrees in our room. We forgot to turn the heat up, and it was about 68 degrees in the room. So we cranked that up a little bit, and then took our showers, and that was a really nice thing to have that fireplace to keep you warm. All right, guys, I'm all done today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel and you love travel and things like that, definitely give me a subscribe. And if you enjoyed today's vlog, please give it a thumbs up. It means so much. If you've ever stayed here, and definitely if you've ever stayed here in a different room, and you want to comment or something down below, definitely do so. Or if you have any questions, put in the comment section down below. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. I'm just a guy out with a camera, just trying to have a little fun and share some experiences. So that being said, I'm all done. I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, friends, and I will see you in my next adventure. Y'all stay safe out there, and I hope to see you all again soon.